Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Leo's here. Leo, CEO and founder of Leo Lee Educations. In these very much videos, I'm gonna show you how you can convert your experience into Australia qualifications. All right, guys. So for those of you who have seen me for the first time, my name is Leo. I'm the CEO and founder of Leo Lee Education. We are an education and migration firm located in Tasmania, and for the past 3 years we have helped many clients successfully migrating to Australia, especially regional areas. We are the number one agents for regional areas, but in these videos I'm going to talk about another service that we deliver that has got a lot of positive feedback from my followers, which is called RPL. So, for those of you who don't know what RPL is, I want to quickly explain to you first. So, RPL stands for Recognition of Prior Learning. It's a process that allows you to convert your working experience, whether it's in Australia or whether it's in overseas, into an Australia nationally recognized certificate. For example, just about last week, I have one client who came in. He was a chef. He was working in a restaurant for like 5 years, working as a chef. However, he did not have any formal qualifications as in cookery. Luckily, he knows my service. He heard about Leo Lee Educations, and he came to me, and after an initial brief consultations, understanding his needs and everything, we are able to help him apply for the Cert 4 in commercial cookery. Now, the good part is the whole process is very basic. So what I mean is that you don't need to go back to school to do this. You don't need to do any assignment. I repeat, you don't need to do any assignment. So all you need to do is just to submit me your resume, your reference letter, your photos and videos while you're cooking, or while you're doing any other work, based on whatever qualification you apply for, your 100 points ID, your USI number, and reference letter, and so on. These are the very basic documents. Once we receive these documents, we will do the hard part, which is to prepare an RPL portfolio for you, and that would take us quite some time. But since we've been doing this for so long, it's not a big deal. Okay, so then once we prepare your RPL portfolio, when it's done, we will send it to a college, and it's an Australia RTO. It stands for Recognized Training Institute, Registered Training Institute, organization, right? So they will then process this portfolio, and if they see all the documents out there, if they see that all our answers are correct, they will then issue you a certificate, and usually it only takes between 4 to 5 weeks. So rather than going back to TAFE or going back to college or wasting so much money to study for something that you already know how to do, RPL is very cost saving, time saving, and it's very efficient, very effective, and that's why it's very popular among all my followers. Who know our company knows that we are very strong in RPL. We've been doing it for more than 3 years. So we can do all across different industry, whether it's construction, toweling, bricklaying, carpentry, joinery, painting, or aged care, childcare, you name it, right? Business, cookery, hospitality, you name it. We can pretty much do every qualification for you. So so I hope this message finds you well. So if you have any experience but you do not have any formal qualifications, and you might need that certificate to apply for a job, because that nowadays, if you are in Australia, to have a relevant qualification is is like a prerequisite for many jobs in Australia right now. So if you don't have one, you're in big trouble. All right, it's very hard for you to get a job, or if you might want to get a certificate so that you can get promoted, because if you have a certificate, you will be put under another salary bracket, and that means more money for you guys, right? Or maybe you need a certificate to just to recognize your experience, and later on maybe you want to do a further study, and you can apply for some credit transfer. So regardless, or maybe you want to apply for builder license, a trade licensing. A lot of my clients, they're tradies. So they are builders, painter, carpenter, tiler. All these guys, they want to have a builder license, or they want to have a carpenter license, and so on. It's a must for them to have a formal certificate. And rather than going to TAFE, wasting hundreds of thousands of dollars, they can do this for a very fractional cost. So we do have a very special promotion going on right now for anyone who is doing it before the end of September. I repeat, I do have a special offer for anyone who's doing this before September. So for every qualification that we do, we have a fixed price. Fixed price. It's the first time we're doing this. Okay, fixed time we're doing this. For every qualification, it's only $24.50. Fixed price all across. But the deal is you have to do it before September. And so again, this is Leo's here. I'm the CEO founder of Leo Lee Education. If you think that you are eligible for a certificate, if you want to get a certificate by RPL process, make sure you hit us up right now. I will leave in the comment box below my email address as well as the links to all of our social media, where you can see our videos. You can follow me on my Facebook, or maybe follow me on my Instagram. You can ask me questions about RPL. We'd love to help you obtain an Australia certificate. And remember one thing: if you are offshore, if you see this message and you're not in Australia, maybe you are in Vietnam, or you're in Turkey, or anywhere in the world, and you wish to achieve an Australia certificate, but you just don't want to fly all the way here to study, hit us up. Message me, DM me, comment in the box, comment in put the comments down below with your email address and your phone number. Even if you're overseas, we'll contact you. We'll give you more information. Okay, we check if you're even eligible in the first place. So again, this is Leo's here. Make sure you click the subscribe button. Okay, so you do not miss out any information, whether it's about RPL, whether it's about migration and admission to Australia, especially to regional areas. We are the expert at regional areas, guys. Expert. Okay, we with what's going on these days, the federal government do not want you to live in big cities. I repeat, they do not want you to migrate in big cities. So if you try to finger cross and insist on staying there, you're doing yourself a disfavor, right? And as a result, your chance of getting your PR is close to zero. I repeat, it's close to zero. It's very, very low. Very, very low. But again, that topic I cover in the next video. But again, this is Leo's here. Make sure you click subscribe. Click subscribe, okay? And if you need any RPL, I'm your man. Put in the comment box below. What do you do? What's your number? What's your number? What's your email address? What certificate do you want to apply for? We'll take care of it, okay? Have a lovely and fantastic day. Cheers.